I'm Business Wala, and I am a student of Rehan School, Lahore campus, level 1 student batch 4, and I am currently from Lahore, Pakistan. So, this is my short introduction. Hello, everybody, and hello, Miles.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Good to have you all here. What's the special topic we're diving into today?
Okay, so today's special topic is how to start an app development business step by step guide 2026.
App development, huh? That's a heavy hitter. Where do you want to start?
Okay, so start with basic. So, my first question is what is an app? What is an app development business?
Um, Essentially, it's a company that builds software for mobile devices. Instead of just making one app, you're selling the skill to create them for other people, businesses, startups, or even just someone with $1 million idea. You can be a one-person shop or a full-scale agency.
Okay. Uh, Next
Simple
question.
enough.
Okay, you will continue. I will disturb you.
No worries. You're not disturbing me. I'm just riding the wave. What's next on the list?
Okay, so next question is how does it make money?
There are a few ways to play it. Most agencies charge a flat project fee. You give them a quote to build the app, they pay you, and you deliver. Then you could charge a monthly retainer for maintenance since apps always need updates. Some also go the SaaS route where you build your own product and charge a subscription. You just got to decide if you want to be the architect for hire or the owner of the building.
Okay. So next question um, is it profitable in 2026?
Absolutely. Apps are basically the lungs of the modern economy now. Every business, from the local cafe to the giant corporation, needs a mobile presence to stay relevant. Plus, with AI integration becoming the standard, there's a huge rush for companies to upgrade their old tech. The demand is only growing.
Okay, good. So next question is can beginners start the business?
For sure. It's definitely possible, though the learning curve is a bit steeper than something like dropshipping. You don't need a computer science degree to start, but you do need a solid grasp of the tools. Most beginners start by learning a specific framework or even using no-code platforms to get their feet wet before moving into full-scale custom builds.
Okay, nice. So next question is what skill are required?
It's a mix of technical and business skills. On the tech side, you've got your programming languages, things like Swift for iOS, Kotlin for Android, or frameworks like Flutter and React Native if you want to build for both at once. Then there's UI UX design, which is just making sure the app doesn't look like it was built in 1995 and actually feels good to use. And on the business side, you need project management and sales, basically knowing how to talk a client through a vision and actually delivering it on time.
Okay, so next
A
question.
lot to take.
Yes. So next question is what is startup cost?
The wild part is you can actually start this for almost nothing. If you're the one doing the coding, your biggest investment is just a decent laptop and a stable internet connection. Most of the professional development tools are actually free to start. The real cost comes in later if you decide to hire a team or spend money on high-end software and marketing to find clients.
Okay. So we will move on our next question. So next question is what app demand is increasing?
Right now, the gold rush is definitely in AI-powered tools. Think things like personalized health assistants, AI productivity apps that actually save time, or niche B2B tools that automate the boring stuff for businesses. There's also a huge push for super apps, those all-in-one platforms that handle everything from payments to ordering food. If you can build something that solves a real annoying problem with a bit of AI magic, you're golden.
Okay. So my next
You
question
good?
is what are benefits of business?
First off, the money's great. You've got a lot of leverage because you're providing something highly specialized. Then there's the scalability. You can start as a freelancer and grow into a full blown agency with a team. Plus, you're basically building the future. Every time you see someone pull out a phone, there's a potential client for you. It's it's a high impact business.
Okay, so my next question is next is what programming language are need?
It depends on where you want to plant your flag. If you're going all in on Apple, you'll want Swift. For Android, it's Kotlin. But if you want to be efficient and build for both platforms with one code base, you look at Flutter or React Native. Those are the real game changers for most new agencies.
Okay, so my next
Got it.
question, just got it. So next question is should you learn Android or iOS first?
That's the age old question. Honestly, for most people starting out, Android is often more forgiving because the tools are a bit more accessible and you don't need a Mac to get moving. But if you're looking at the high end market, iOS users typically spend more on apps, so the money can be faster there. My advice, go with whatever device you actually use every day. It makes testing so much easier.
Okay. Hmm.
What's next on the roadmap?
Okay, so next is what is font and development?
Wait, did you mean front end development? That's the part people actually see and touch the buttons, the colors, the layout. It's basically the face of the app.
Okay, so
Pretty straightforward.
yeah.
You're on a roll. What's the next question?
Okay, so next question is what is back and no, my next question is how to learn coding fast.
The secret is to stop just watching tutorials and start actually breaking things. Build a tiny, ugly app that does one simple thing like a counter or a basic to do list. Once you have a goal, you'll learn the syntax way faster because you're solving actual problems, not just following a script. Also, lean on AI tools to explain the why behind the code when you get stuck. Ever tried any coding yet?
Okay,
Fair enough.
yeah, I am
What's
interested.
next on the list?
Yes, I am interested in coding. So my next question is what is UI UX design?
Uh, think of it as the feel and the look of the app. I mean, UI is the user interface, the buttons, the colors, the fonts. UX is the user experience, how easy it is to get from point A to point B without wanting to throw your phone across the room. One is about aesthetics, the other is about logic. You need both for an app to actually succeed. Foreign. You might have glitched there for a second. What were you talking about?
Okay, so
No worries.
yeah. Okay, so next question is what tool are used?
It's a full toolkit. For design, you've got Figma or Adobe XD. Those are the industry standards for mapping out how the app looks. For the actual building, you're looking at IDEs like Android Studio or Xcode. And for managing the whole project so you don't lose your mind, tools like Trello or Jira keep everything on track. You leaning more towards the design side or the heavy coding?
Okay, I am like heavy coding. So my next question is how long does it take to learn?
If you're going for the heavy lifting, it's a marathon, not a sprint. To get a basic app off the ground, you could be looking at 3 to 6 months of intense study. But to actually be pro enough to charge clients high rates, you're probably looking at a year or two of consistent building. The trick is to not get bogged down in theory, just keep shipping small projects. You think you've got the patience for the long game?
Yeah, I am patient for long game. So my next question is what is project based learning?
It's basically learning by doing. Instead of just reading a textbook or watching a course for hours, you pick a project like a weather app or a simple habit tracker and you build it from scratch. You learn the coding concepts as you need them to solve a specific problem in the app. It's the fastest way to get good because it actually sticks in your brain.
Okay, so next question is what mistake to avoid?
Biggest one, over engineering. Beginner developers love to spend weeks building a complex feature that nobody actually needs, instead of just getting a simple version of the app into people's hands. Then there's tutorial hell, where you feel like you're learning because you're following a video, but you can't actually write a line of code without the guide. And finally, ignoring the user. If the app is a nightmare to use, it doesn't matter how clean the code is.
Okay. So next question
Your pick,
is next. Okay. So
I'm
next.
with you.
Yes, I am here. So next question is, what is Android Studio?
It's the official workshop for Android apps. It's where you actually write the code, design the screens, and test everything on a virtual phone before you ever put it on a real device. Basically, the cockpit for anyone building for Android.
Okay. So my
Everything
next.
clicking so far?
Yes.
I'm
So
here.
yes. Okay. So next question is, what is Flutter?
Flutter is basically a cheat code for developers. It's a framework made by Google that lets you write one piece of code and deploy it to both iOS and Android. Instead of building the app twice, you just build it once and it works everywhere. Huge time saver for anyone starting an agency.
Okay. So next is, hmm, what is React Native? Native.
It's the other big player in the cross platform game. Like Flutter, it lets you build for both iOS and Android with one code base. The main difference is it's based on JavaScript. So if you already know web development, React Native is usually the faster route. It's what companies like Instagram and Shopify use to keep things consistent across devices.
Okay. So we will move on our next question. So next question is, what is cross-platform development?
That's basically what we were just talking about with Flutter and React Native. It's a strategy of building one single app that works on both iOS and Android. Instead of hiring two separate teams to write two different languages, you write it once and deploy it everywhere. It's the most efficient way to scale a business because you cut your development time and costs in half.
Yeah.
Glad it's making sense. What's next
Yes.
on the agenda? You're
Okay.
cruising through this.
Yeah.
What's the next move?
Okay. So next
Still got a few more
is,
questions in the
yes, few more questions. What tools to UI design?
For the design side, um, Figma is the undisputed king right now. Like it's where you map out the flow, create the wireframes, and basically build a visual prototype before a single line of code is written. Adobe XD is another option, but Figma's collaboration tools make it the go-to for most teams. You want to see how those tools actually work?
Okay, good. So next question is, what is database system?
Think of it as the brain and the memory of your app. It's where all the actual data lives. User profiles, passwords, messages, whatever. Without a database, your app would forget everything the second a user closes it. You're basically building a digital filing cabinet that the app can pull from in real time.
Okay, nice answer.
Got it.
Okay, so next question is, what is API? What is API?
Think of an API as a waiter in a restaurant. You're the user, the kitchen is the server or the database where the info lives, and the API is the waiter who takes your order and brings the food back to your table. It's basically a bridge that lets two different pieces of software talk to each other without needing to know how the other one works internally. Like when an app uses Google Maps to show a location, the app isn't building a map from scratch. It's just asking the Google Maps API for the data.
Okay, so my next question is, what is version control?
It's essentially a time machine for your code. If you make a huge mistake that crashes the whole app, you can just jump back to a version from an hour ago when everything actually worked. The industry standard is Git, which lets you save snapshots of your progress and collaborate with other developers without accidentally overwriting each other's work.
Okay, so next one is, next is, Next
I'm with
is
you. What's the
how
next one?
how to start your company.
Starting the actual company is where the rubber meets the road. First, you got to nail your niche. Don't just be an app guy, be the healthcare app guy or the e-commerce app guy. Then build a killer portfolio, even if it's just 3 small projects you did for free to prove you can actually deliver. Once you have that, just start outreach, LinkedIn, local businesses, networking. You basically sell the result, not the hours of coding. You want to go the solo route first or jump straight into building a team? I'm other paper. You might have glitched there. I'm still here. You still there?
Yes, I am here.
You still there? I'm still here.
Yes,
We
I'm
just got to the part about like
okay.
right
So
there with you.
yes,
We just
next question is, should you work solo or team?
it depends on your goals. Going solo is the fastest way to start. You keep all the profit, you make all the decisions, and you can move quick. But the ceiling is lower because you only have 2 hands and 24 hours in a day. A team lets you take on bigger projects and scale way faster, but it adds the headache of management and splitting the revenue. Most people start solo to build their reputation, then hire once they have more work than they can handle. You think you'd prefer having total control or sharing the load?
Yeah. Okay. So next question is, what is legate registration?
Legal registration? That's just the
Yes.
formal part of making it official. Basically, you're registering your business with the government so you can open a business bank account, sign legal contracts with clients, and protect yourself from personal liability if something goes sideways. Depending on where you are, it could be anything from a simple sole proprietorship to a full LLC or a private limited company. Since you're in Lahore, you've probably got some specific local laws to navigate. Do you want to dive into what that looks like in Pakistan, or should we keep moving through your list? I'm
Other
still here. What's
other
the move?
okay.
You want the local?
Other countries. So next question is, what is profitable website?
A profitable website is basically any site that generates more money than it costs to run. It can be anything from a blog that makes money through ads and affiliate links to an e commerce store selling products or even a specialized tool like a calculator or a converter that people keep coming back to. The key is finding a gap in the market and
Has been disconnected. I will connect again. So
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so we will continue. So continue our questions. My question is how to build brand.
Hmm. Building a brand is basically about moving from being just another service to being the only choice in your client's head. You got to start with your why. What makes you different from every other app developer? You're the fast guy, the high-end luxury guy, or the guy who solves the impossible problems.
Yeah, you're right. So next question is okay. So next one is what is service packaging? Miles, are you hearing me with me? Hello, Miles, are you hearing me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, please. Okay, so we will continue. My question is what is servicing packaging?
Right, service packaging. Basically taking your raw skills and turning them into a product with a clear price tag. Instead of saying, I can build apps, you say, I'll build a custom e commerce app for a local business in 30 days for X amount. It makes it way easier for a client to say yes.
Okay, nice answer. So next question is hmm, how to find clients. Miles, are you here with me? Hello.
Uh,
So Miles has been disconnected. So be patient. I will connect. So I will connect again, Miles. So he is connecting.
hey, yo, hey,
Hello, Miles. Are you here with me? So please reply me.
I'm right here. What's on your mind?
Okay, so this is my second last question. How to build trust?
Building trust is the whole game. It really comes down to doing what you said you do when you said you do it. Consistency is the only way to prove you're legit. You thinking about this for a specific client or just the general brand vibe?
Okay, so nice.
You good?
Yeah, good. So my next
Glad
question,
to hear it.
yes, my next question is how to use Upwork.
Upwork's a beast, but it's manageable. It's all about that profile. You want to look like a specialist, not a generalist. You want people to see you as the expert in one specific thing. You getting a start with a specific skill,
Yeah, specific skill. So next
nice.
question is what is networking?
Networking is basically just making friends with a purpose. It's about building a genuine circle of people who know you, like you, and trust your work. Not just swapping business cards, but actually being helpful to others first. You ever try reaching out to people in your field?
Yeah. So thank you for watching my session in Miles. If you enjoy, so you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to watch this channel and content, so you can subscribe and click on notifications so you can receive all my videos notifications on YouTube. So we will meet again in new session. Allah Hafiz everybody and Allah Hafiz Smile. And thank you for your conversation.
Anytime. It's been a real one. Peace out. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.